Wally Packs. Okay guys, got a album here I want to share with you that I got as part of a collection when Wax Packs and I went and visited this guy named Bob. He had a whole bunch of cards. He had a whole bunch. He has thousands upon thousands of cards. So we went through, kind of picked some things out that we liked. So I think we each spent about $100 and we just collected a bunch of different things that we wanted. Got a big box full of different things, and I've shared some things already in this past video, but over these next few videos or upcoming videos, I got about 3 albums to go through. And it's a pretty good mix of cards. I kind of peeked through it a little bit, but I didn't go through it in detail. But it should be mostly vintage. I think there's some wax packs, some junk wax stuff in there, but mostly should be the late 70s, early 80s, and then some in between. But starting off with it, you can see right now we got the 85 tops, and kind of a horrible start going with 2 Harold Bain draft pick cards from he was a 1997 #1 draft pick. Ended up being a Hall of Famer, not a bad pick for them, for the White Sox, but ultimately I don't particularly care too much for him. But as you can see here, we got you're gonna get some Hall of Famers in here in those mid 80s. You got the Hank Aaron Kmart card, George Brett over here. Then you got some other mid 80s cards here. Nothing too crazy. Got the Raleigh Fingers, of course, with the notable mustache. What else we got? Oh, you got Jose Canseco with the 87 Donruss. That was his first. I think this is his first. I know the 86 is his rated rookie, so this might be his first. Oh, I can't get to it. Oh, it's upside down. How did he do that? Oh, he put these pages. All right, I guess some people did it that way. I don't know. I always put the pages the other way. Slide them in from the top. But you got Ozzie Smith 85 tops. Stolen base leaders. Nice. And these are all in great shape too. These condition of these cards so far look pretty close to mint, near mint condition. You got except for this one, it's got a little ding on the corner there, but it's 75 tops there, common player. But more Ozzie Smith. Tony Gwynn with the Drake's Cakes. I don't think that would, I imagine this would probably also be 85. I don't think it would be 83 at all. What is it? Oh, yeah, 1985. So you look at the back there, they kind of like they steal the back of the tops, the way the tops did it, but the front is obviously their own. But I was curious to see if that might be a rookie. And you got the 81, so the 1982 A's leaders over here with Ricky Henderson. Ozzie Smith 1983 card over there. Another late 70s card. 74 card, was at the 78, I think. But there's a Willie McGee rookie card. Roger Clemens getting in the junk wax era. Bucky Bleepin' Dent over in 82. Got Ricky Henderson 85. Seaver the 84 tops. So a good mix so far of stars and Hall of Famers. Got Carlton Fisk 82 with the White Sox. Cal Ripken All-Star card. So no one big right yet to write home about, but I do like this. Like I said, I like this era of cards. I like that you're getting a bunch of Hall of Famers in here, mixed in with some common players, even the low-level Hall of Famers, but some stars as well. So again, I think with these albums, I ended up, again, it was $100 for everything, but I think I threw in these 3 albums for $20. Like, so I had like a box full of stuff, $80, and then I said, hey, throw in these 3 albums, I'll give you $100 in the total. So I got basically the 3 albums for essentially $20. You got Tim Raines 1983 over here. But it's just such a, when I saw the mix of cards, there you go, Doc Gooden, 87 Donruss. Another Kmart, Hank Aaron. But when I saw this mix of cards, I thought, you know, right up my alley. I'm sure you're gonna get some big names, and here you go. You get the Reggie Jacksons of the world, you know, in this grade. I mean, yeah, granted the card's maybe $1 or something like that. Another Ozzie Smith 85 tops. And then you got the other Drake's Cakes with Cal Ripken. but it's right up my alley of what I like to collect. So, you know, these are kind of the players I liked in my day. There's 82 Ricky Henderson. That's a pretty good card. You got Gaylord Perry and George Brett going over the pine tar incident. Everyone probably remembers that. Well, most of us remember that. George Brett got called out for having too much pine tar on his bat after hitting a home run. You got Boyhood Stars of Jim Hunter. So I think that's a 1974 Topps right there. So this is definitely a lot of early 80s for the most part. Kevin Bass, rookies over there for 79. Got your home run leaders with Reggie Jackson. More Reggie Jackson, Dave Winfield. Another Hank Aaron. That's the third Kmart Hank Aaron we got. More Reggie Jackson here. Oh, I love this one. I've said this before, and I'll say it again because it's here. But Gary Pettis. So that's not even Gary Pettis. That's his brother. His brother was actually a ball boy at the time for it, and the guy who was doing the Topps photos didn't know and was taking team pictures. So he asked him, because he saw the name Pettis on the back of the shirt, I think, and asked him to take the picture. So that's actually Gary Pettis' younger brother. And I think he was maybe 15 or 16 years old at the time. So he actually got on his Topps card. That was funny. And it was like family members who called Gary and goes, "You look really young in your photo, da da da." And he's like, "What?" And then when he saw the card, he realized it was his brother. It wasn't even him. So that's kind of funny. Almost identical photos a year later, huh? And then got another Hank Aaron. 1980, I think this is, well, it's 82, so I think it's 83 from Kmart. It's a 20-year anniversary, so hey, I guess I got a bunch of those Hank Aaron cards. That's fine. One way to get them. Oh, that's the, what we got here? That's the 74 Topps, I think. Roger Horsby over there. You got Lee May. That's got to be in the... Oh, we got two old school guys here. Oh, I'm going to take these out. Hopefully don't bang them up. You got Lee May in 1969 Topps. And you got a 1959 Topps. And Bob Mabe. What the hell? Great photo. Great photo. Mid-sentence, or he's going to sneeze or something. I don't know what was going to happen there. But that's pretty cool. That's what I want it for. I want to get these kind of vintage cards, even if they're common players, kind of put them aside and see how many I can get out of the set. Start building them out. You got Darryl Strawberry, 85. Eddie Murray. There you go, Wax Packs. You got the Sean Dunston, 1982 #1 draft pick. And then you got Mike Schmidt, 85 All-Star. What else you got here? Again, just a bunch of guys from the early 80s. Let's see if we can get some, it'd be nice to see. There's 82. There's 83 Ricky Henderson. So we've gotten after... I haven't seen the 81 yet, but I had the 82. I think we had the 83. I think it might have been 84 or 85 earlier. So getting a lot of Ricky Hendersons. So that's good. See if I can kind of maybe build up his set from his rookie. That'd be kind of fun to do. There's the All-Star cards. Roger Clemens, 86 Topps. Now, what's this? This is a Ted Williams set. Hold on a second. So Ted Williams had a set from Fleer, which I believe this is what that is. And it is from I thought it was from like when did they do it? 1961 or 62, I think. This one seems to have like a gum stain on it. But baseball greats Ted Williams. So I'm trying to look, but I'm pretty sure this is the Fleer, part of the Fleer set. So a pretty cool card to come out of this. Put that aside on the vintage. And then you got a sports flex. Who doesn't like that? All right. I always liked this picture. I always thought this was a funny picture of Fernando Valenzuela looking up at his pitch. You can never tell if, like, is he catching it? Is he about to throw it? What's he doing? We got Wally Joyner rookie. Wade Boggs in the 86. More Wade Boggs here. Some random Babe Ruth card that I don't know what that is. Must be a reprint of something. You got the True Value stars here now. The Don Mattingly. Remember getting those, picking those up back in the day. Got a random 1984, I think? Oh, no, 85 Topps. Mark Duper. All right, throw Mark Duper in there, why don't we? All right, up more Mark Duper. Another Ricky Henderson for the Purina. And now you got a whole bunch of the True Value cards. So this might have been, I think this might have been their inaugural season. So it looks like, we got pretty much a whole set here. Nice, I'll have to see if it actually is the whole set or not. That'll be pretty cool. Of course, they don't have the licenses, right? So you don't see any of the trademarks on the, or the logos on the caps. It must be, look at all these cards. It must be all the True Value cards. Reggie Jackson, Cal Ripken, throwing a Barry Bonds, throwing a Quaker Oats Cal Ripken. Now we got these Quaker Oats. Donnie Baseball with no mustache. Looking weird. Looking weird, Donnie. What's that all about? What year is this? This is 1980. Quaker Oats, 1986. All right. So don't really know. Got Nolan Ryan right there. Yeah, so I got a bunch of the Quaker Oats guys. Look at all these ones. 1986, no big rookies there, but a couple of those. I'll have to see if I actually had the whole set. It's supposed to be out of 33, but it looked like I had a lot of duplicates. Ooh, interested in this card. What is this one? This is the St. Louis Cardinals team card. And Stan Musial. Yep, he's in there. So, I don't know. This might be the late 50s. I don't know exactly where it's from. But Stan Musial is in there. Probably a couple other Hall of Famers as well. But I like that card. I'll have to find out what year that is. I don't know. I'm sure some of you guys know off the top of your head what year that is. But I'm assuming it's late 50s. But you know what's kind of cool though too is what I like is getting these like George Brett cards here of the 81 Donruss, because I had this type of album when I was younger, and I always looked at the cards in the front, and I always wanted to get the cards that were on there. Obviously, you couldn't get these, but even like there you get the George Brett cards that are on the front there. That George Brett card I think was on the front. But here you got the MVP one and the other one for 81 Donruss, and then the Fleer. You got Reggie Jackson, a couple of Reggie Jacksons here for the 81. Billy Martin as a manager. No big rookie. Oh, wait a second. I just about to say it, and then sure enough, here's a rookie. A Danny Ainge rookie for the Blue Jays. So obviously everybody knows him as a basketball player. He was a good basketball player in his own right. Another rookie. So there's the Donruss one, there's the Fleer one. So he was a dual athlete. I think he even played football maybe in high school. Very athletic. From what I've heard, you know, from the stories of people saying he was just a natural athlete. And look at that. Hold on a second. Yes, sir. That is a Don Mattingly Fleer rookie card. Nice. That's a nice one to get thrown in there. And you got Harold Baines. I think that might be your rookie, but I don't care. But that's awesome. Donnie Baseball. Nice. Happy with that one. That's a nice rookie to stumble upon. And you got the draft picks for Darryl Strawberry, Terry O'Reilly, a local legend around here for the Bruins. Rod Carew, Ken Griffey. You got a bunch of 82 guys here. Mike Schmidt with the home run leaders. That's nice. I can't believe the Don Mattingly rookie card was in there. That's kind of funny. And now what is this card? It's kind of long. It's almost like a Bowman card. Kind of worn because it was sticking out outside. Owen Friend. And this, it looks like it has writing on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Looks like somebody wrote all over it. Maybe somebody's name or something. Can't quite tell. But it is a Topps card. But it's very long. I didn't realize it would be this long. So I don't know what year that is. It's definitely from the 50s, but I don't know. That's pretty cool. A little worn out, but pretty nice vintage card. So I can't be upset with that. And then you got some more early 80s stars and players. Let's see what else we got. Anybody? Oh, we're coming up to the last page here. Who do we end on? Wally Blackman. Oh, Thurman Munson. Nice. Hold on a second. I think that's a 1978, if I'm not mistaken. And it is a 1976, so I am mistaken. But that is great. A great player. He died in a plane crash, I think July 31st, 1979. That is what I don't know why I remember that. But I think that was the date he did. Unfortunately, yeah. I don't know if he was flying it himself just as a, you know, it obviously wasn't a commercial flight or anything. It was a private flight that he was on. I don't know if he was just doing it for fun, like it just so happened to be a freak thing. But listen, this was a pretty good album overall. I think my favorite card by far is the Don Mattingly rookie, which I can't believe was in there. And then you get a couple of Danny Ainge rookies there. And then we get these nice true vintage cards. Thurman Munson, Owen Friend. You got the St. Louis Cardinals. You got the Ted Williams from the, I think this is the Fleer series from him. You get a late 60s card of Lee May, who was pretty good in his own right, as far as a home run hitter goes and everything else. And you get this Bob Mabe card, who looks like he's mid-sneeze from the late 50s. So, wow, not bad. I like that. I like that album a lot. There you go, Nolan Ryan. But, yeah, so we'll break through the other two albums here in a little bit. I expect more of the same. Hopefully we'll find some other rookies as well. All right, guys. Till the next one.